Hello and welcome back to Physics Talk with Lynn and Zach and Taryn, or if you prefer, today we're going to be building a catapult.
We wanted to make sure we left lots of time so we wouldn't have to rush it. So, we decided to come up with our own unique design rather than looking one up on the interwebs. And after many countless hours of working very productively together, we came up with this design.
We were originally thinking of some other ideas to get the arm to come up. We thought about using gravity, electromagnetics, harnessing the power of the sun, but nothing quite fit the bill until we came across this very highly technologically advanced thing known as elasticus.
We decided to put metal hooks on the other side with differing distances to change the velocity. As well, we put metal brackets on either side of the catapult with metal holes drilled into them so that we could insert a steel rod into them to adjust the angle. Now that we had finalized our design, it was time to build it. To build it, we went to the highly technical construction facility with extremely qualified engineers with PhDs.
For the building process, we started by taking a 7 by 9 3/4 plank and cutting a small square hole into it. We then attached it to a 5 by 9 3/4 plank using screws and glue. After that, we attached a small piece of wood that was 7 by 2 directly next to the hole, attached a small door hinge to that plank, and attached a 3 by 12.5 arm. In that arm, we then drilled multiple holes, each hole slightly smaller than the one before it, to create a small ball holder for the launch. We then attached brackets in which we drilled holes into onto the sides to both support the wall and to create a holder for the metal piece that would then act to stop the arm. We then simply inserted a metal rod to stop the arm for launching reasons. Then we shot it at Zach.
Yeah! Awesome! Woo! Nice!
Nailed it!
So that only went 3 meters. So we needed to replace the bungee cord with a new elastic. To supplement the original bungee cord we used, we found a very long elastic lying around the ground of the highly technical construction facility. So the combination of this bungee cord and elastic proved to be very useful and create very accurate results. So after many hours of very hard and productive work with no pauses whatsoever, we're at launch day. But before that, disaster struck. The elastic was wearing, so we got many pink elastics to test with.
Another change we noticed we could make was that the method we had created to changing the angles also changed the velocity. So we added a weighted protractor to the side so that the whole device could be propped up with special blocks.
Next up was launch day, where we received some very encouraging words from Mr. Florio. I think it was good.
Up, man.
So after those wise words, we launched, and we actually have a video of that right now. Here it is. That is exactly how it happened. No exaggeration whatsoever. And we got it in 2 other times. So now that we have actually launched our catapult, I think it would be a good idea to look back and debrief and see what we could have done better. Overall, I think the catapult went really successfully. I think that that's because of all the testing we did, as well as the elimination of human error, which was big in the sense that how we measured velocity and angle and kept it consistent each time. I think the way to improve next time would be to use springs instead of elastics. As we saw when we were using one elastic, it began to wear out. So I think that eventually it wouldn't be as strong as before. Thanks for joining us in Ptwlz, our show, and we'll see you next time. Oh, wait, no, because